one quick thing. I just have to ask this. Who noticed that the VW Corrado, the 1995, has an active aerodynamic spoiler? Like, what? I had no idea. I didn't even realize it. I don't know how I didn't notice until the last time I drove it. But I just wanted to see how many people actually, like, notice that the spoiler moves up and down as you go faster and slower. I thought that was insane for a 1995 Volkswagen. But here's the car we're going to be using, the 1995 Corrado VR6. So Volkswagen, I got the first challenge, like, it showed so quickly there, I'm not sure why. Now, if you want to use my S2 tune for the skill score, the 2 million skill score that we need, this tune's a lot of fun. You don't need it, it's not required, but if you want to save yourself the time of building and tuning, you know, go ahead, download that. It's really fun, but if you want to do your own thing, that's completely okay. Totally up to you. Now, these are the 4 challenges right here for the weekly challenge. Horizon Anniversary Spring has arrived into Forza Horizon 4, but here we go again. 2 million skill score in the VW Corrado. So again, it's the same thing, just total. You don't have to do it in one shot. Just go to Horizon Solo, don't argue with me, just listen. And I recommend you put on this perk right here. It's the only perk that's worthwhile to help you with this. Basically, if you crash once, you're not going to lose your skill chain, you can keep going, and you basically get a second life. Now, I decided to do some testing for this though, because a lot of people were telling me they had an issue with the skill score last week resetting. Their progress was pretty much taken away from them, and it would reset when they would either restart the game or completely shut off their PC or Xbox, and they had, like, say 500,000 score, and then the next day they came on and it was gone. They started again from 0. So I wanted to see what would happen if I tried to test it myself. I wanted to see if this is something that would probably happen to everyone, or maybe it was just some type of connection issue, whatever the case might be. But you can see right here, I have 146,500. That's the progress that I have so far of the 2 million skill score. So what I do is I shut down my Forza Horizon 4. I quit the game, completely close it down, go out of it. And just to prove to you that the game was shut down, I started to load it up again. But when we get back into Forza Horizon 4, the spring season, we go to the Spring Forzathon, we take a look at the progress. Everything looks good, 146,500. So the issue of restarting the game and seeing that your progress is gone was not there for me. Now, pay attention, because it gets weird here. It gets really weird. So I go out again, and I start driving around. I just get some more skill score, get the multiplier to 5, because if this all ends up banking, I wanted it to be, you know, worthwhile and not just a complete waste of my time just testing. So you can see, we're in the game, still have 146,500 skill score. So now we go back out, and my chain is going to bank with 151,750. So, yeah, you do the math there, should have a couple 100,000. And let's see if it banked. What? 151,750. That looks familiar. That's the exact chain that I just banked. Where did my 146,000 go? So this resetting progress issue is certainly real, and it is a thing. And if you want to avoid it, just go into solo. Everything that I just did prior was in online. Now I'm in solo, and to make this easy, just sit down when you have the time and just do this all in one session. Just do it in one shot, because now we're here in solo coming from online. And even though we went from online to solo, you're going to see here that, you know, we still have that 151,750. But this chain is about to bank right here, 124,000. So when I go to look at my progress once again, you're going to see here in the Spring Forzathon that it did bank. We now have 275,750. Now, why? Why is it going to reset your progress, though, if you shut down your game? I have no idea. And to be honest with you, I don't think that it's Playground Games' intention. I don't see why it would be. And I find it weird that when you go back into the game, your progress is there, but then when you get another skill chain, it just disappears. It's like it was never there. So I think there's something going on. I think it might be a legit glitch, but I'm going to have to look into it. I'm going to have to try and contact Playground and see if we can figure it out, because that is stupid. That is really frustrating. But what I recommend doing is just go into solo, just go in solo. Don't argue with me, don't say why not online, just do it in solo. And sit down when you have the time. You're going to need about 20 to 30 minutes. And just do 4 separate skill chains where you reach 100,000. With the 5 times multiplier, it will give you 500,000 skill score, those 10 perk points that you just saw pop up. And it's the most productive way, and it's still pretty quick. Now, if you want the absolute fastest way, again, just buy this house, wait for a skill song to play. The skill song will allow your multiplier to go from 5 up into 10. So basically, you just need a skill chain of 200,000, times it by 10, and that will be your 2 million, and you are done. That'll probably take you about 10 or 15 minutes. And there's a couple good spots. The airfield here is a lot of people's favorite. The airfield is people's favorite. Then the beach is another spot people like. The off-road part that I showed you last week. Whatever, do it wherever you want. You honestly can even do what I was doing when I was doing my testing. Just drive around and that's it. There's nothing particular you have to do. Just get that skill score. The quickest way is to just get your skill chain. Man, I can't talk now. Get your skill chain up to 100,000 though and times it by 5. So that's it. Any questions or issues, just again in the comment section. We're going to continue to figure this out, but you got to go then to the Horizon Festival Sprint, which is really close to the Horizon Festival. I just showed it to you. I recommend blueprinting. You don't have to, but if you make the weather clear, it's going to be easier to drive. And since we need to win a race at the you have to win a road sprint event at the Horizon Festival Sprint. So many repetitive words in this stuff, but just want to make sure that it's clear. Now, again, just make sure you're in the Volkswagen Corrado VR6, same car, and when you go to set up the race, put your difficulty to New Racer. Guarantees you the win. After you win the race, you're just going to go back into free roam, and immediately you're going to see that in-game notification pop. So that challenge is complete. The first 3 are complete. They are probably the ones that, you know, will take you the longest because you're doing a full race and doing that 2 million skill score. Now the third one, it's basically just doing another race, but this one, if you want to do it all in one shot, I recommend being in approximately a B-class car. Again, just have your difficulty on New Racer and do any race you want. The longer the race, the better, because it will give you more of an opportunity to get more of the clean racing skills. And keep in mind too, clean start is not a clean racing skill. So you need clean racing skills to pop up. And the goal when you're doing this race to get these is to not have any severe crashes. Don't slam into drivatars. Don't slam into the wall, but you can hit a street sign, you can hit some bushes. That's not going to affect your clean racing. It's just you don't want to smack into drivatars. You don't want to sideswipe the wall too hard, different things like that. Don't hit a tree, obviously. Don't hit a pole that's going to stop you like I always did with my abandoned cars in Need for Speed Payback. And clean racing skills are easy. They just take a little bit of time because they don't pop as quickly as some skills do. Like a drift skill, you could just keep on getting drift skills. Clean racing skills definitely take some extra time, so that's why I recommend being in a B-class car, so you can kind of control your car's movements a lot easier. You don't have to react as quick, and basically just get in front of the drivatars, take your time. You're on New Racer difficulty, so it's not going to be difficult, and you have the entire race to get the clean racing skills. So I think at some point along here I hit the wall a little bit too hard, and it kind of prevented me from getting like 1 or 2 extra clean racing skills that I should have gotten. It kind of worked out good though, because it gave me an opportunity to kind of show you something else you can do to get the clean racing skills. See, right there, I'm pretty sure that I hit the wall a little bit too hard. That'll do it, I guess. But the other way, you do the same exact thing that you're doing in the sprint race. You can just do a head-to-head race, which you're about to see right here. Just do the head-to-head race, same thing. Don't hit the drivatars, the walls, whatever. And honestly, online might be better for that because, you know, when you're playing in solo, the drivatars are just really stupid sometimes. But if I don't even want to say to do that though, because it might do something with your progress. So just try and do it in solo. I think you should be able to do it. But if it's really annoying with all the drivatars, then maybe try online for the final challenge. And again, keep in mind you have to do every challenge in order from left to right. Chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. Get in the car, do the 2 million skill score, win the race, and then go do the clean racing skills. So hopefully this guide helped everyone out. I hope my testing made it clear what's going on and what the issue is, so nobody else will do that again, and nobody else will have an issue again. If you run into any other issues, just let me know in the comment section. Any questions, obviously, just let me know in the comments. I always reply to all the comments, I read them all. And I really hope this video helped you out. Horizon Anniversary is complete here with the first Spring Forzathon of Forza Horizon 4. Again, let me know your opinions about these challenges, in particular the 2 million skill score one, because I know that's the one that's kind of mixed feelings, mixed opinions about. But final thing I'll show you here is the new stuff in the Forzathon shop. Not thrilled with the Forza edition, but the 2018 Honda Civic Type R is pretty cool. So I'm out of here, guys. Really hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it helped you out. As always, thanks for watching. Peace, guys.